Hey guys, so I'm here with my buddy Georgie again, and so I've been introducing him to a bunch of different enrichment toys, seeing what he likes. This is just a cloth. It's got little knots in it, and I sometimes stick treat in it. I'm trying to do soft treats because he's teething, and soft toys. So a lot of these are very soft rubber. This is geared more towards the bigger dogs. We have a disc. It's got a little gumminess to it, so if he decides to nibble on it, he can. But I want him to have soft stuff to play with. And so far, his favorite one, which I'm going to show you another make at home, is the tennis ball. All we did was cut a slit in it, and then we put a couple treats in it, and he just pretty much plays and rolls with it. That seems to be his favorite because he likes pulling on the material. So it just a little slit, tough a little treat, and let him roll on it. This one was too hard for him. No interest in this one because it had no treats in it. The disc has been hard, but he was able to figure it out, so I'm very proud of him. And this one he liked just because he loved to run around with it. So the other one I want to show you guys, and this is why I'm going live, is sometimes all you need is a box. You want to pick the box depending on the size of the dog, so a lower one for a little guy like him. You can cut off the flaps or you can tuck them in. I just lower them, and I will help him if needed. And then it doesn't help to use some of the paper. If you've got toilet paper, if you don't have paper, using dish towels or rags can be beneficial. So you kind of just want to create a hunt and explore box. So all I do is I'm going to open it up. Oops, sorry, buddy. Oh, and he recovered beautifully. So I'm going to take a couple treats, and I'm going to sprinkle them in the box. Some on top so he can see them, and then some underneath. And I'm just going to let him explore. I will hold it just because I don't want him knocking it over. So look at him. Good. So you can see the tail's down a little bit, legs stretched. He's not 100% confident with this game, and that's okay. So I'm going to reward him away. Approach, retreat. Okay. Just because you provide an enrichment toy doesn't mean they don't need help with it. So, but I also like he engages. There's a lot of tactile stuff going on besides just so he gets to sniff. He's exploring. He's going to do a little hunting. If your dog likes to dig, putting material. And I will help him out. I'll deliver one or two to make it easy. If they like material to dig, they can dig through the paper or the dish towels or whatever you put in there. I'll see if I can get him to turn around so you guys can actually see what he's doing. So I'm going to invite him out of there. And then over here. I'm going to invite him so he has to come this way so you guys can possibly see a little bit more. So I'm just going to hold that flap down because the flaps are a little too much. For the bigger dogs, the flaps don't matter. But now if you look, he stepped in this time, the tail is still down, but the leg's not stretched out. So he's getting a little bit more bolder and confident with it. And I don't know if these have that great of a smell, but sometimes the smellier the treat, the better. So there he stretched out a little bit. I would love for him to see him fully get into the box, but again, it's at his pace. So I'm going to let it roll down so again, he can hear that. Oop, it touched him on his head. He's like, what is that? So I'm going to throw. Oh, now he has to rustle. Dig, dig, dig. Yeah. What do you think? So this is just a fun enrichment toy. So again, I'm going to invite him out. So why I toss it away because it allows me to check to make sure he's still interested in the game, because sometimes they can stall out and get stuck in a task that they're doing. But by tossing it away and giving him a chance to end it and leave, lets me know if he returns. And he does. He wants to keep playing. He's just unsure about it, and that's okay. This is a new environment for him, a new game for him. I don't know if he's played with paper before. He's just a pup, so who knows? I'd love to see the tail up a little higher. So when he gets there, again, I'm going to test it again. Be like, oh, okay. So again, he gets to test it. And typical puppy brain, he sees something else and wants to go explore. But guess what? Look at that. The tail's neutral, guys. And there's a tiny little wag going on. So he's starting to have fun with the game. And that's what I'm looking for. I want him to enjoy the enrichment game. I want this to be exciting for him. And if you notice, it was short and last. So their emotional state, it's constantly changing. 1 minute they're confident, 1 minute they're not. I kind of think of it as public speaking as well. Like 1 minute, one part of the speech I'll do really well with. The next part, I'm like, oh no, here comes the hard part. We may have a hard word. But look at the tail's neutral. He's climbing in with a little more confidence. It's still, it's fluctuating. Now I wish I could show you guys the other end. What's that? The other end. Now I'm going to make it a little bit more fun, and I will add another toy. So this is what I love about enrichment toys. You can make them more challenging. You can make them more fun. Just take them to the next level. So this has a little gap. I'm just going to put a couple treats in there. And like I said, it's got a couple knots. I'm going to stick a treat in there. Oh, he almost put, and then I'm just going to put it in there with him. Be like, remember that toy? You had so much fun with that. And he's like, oh, yeah. Yeah. And I want to be able to touch him. And he's like, oh, I'm going to take that one out. So this is an easier toy for him. So he took it out. I think that's awesome. And I don't know if you can see him. He just kind of hunkered down with it. Yeah, he's like, yep. So this toy he's way more relaxed with and enjoying it. So when you introduce a hard game, it's okay to mix it up with an easy game. Just like all your training stuff. We do a hard behavior and easy behavior. We take the behavior to a higher level, then we go back to the easy level. So this allows us to incrementally make it more challenging, and they succeed through it as well. So I'm going to let him play with that for a little bit. So just in case this group doesn't know, this is his first time at my house. I don't know if it's his first time visiting a house, period. He's a young dog. Lots of new smells. I have different dogs here coming and going. He's got to share a water bowl with a dog he's never had to do, a new cat to contend with, another new human to deal with, all new toys. So today's, except for the treats, which his human gave me, there's a lot of new stuff that he hasn't dealt. And look at that. He's like, I want to get back in the box. I put it up. It's a little higher, so I'm going to put it back down. Okay. See, the tail's nice and neutral. And look at the look at that, guys. What a difference. What a difference. I'm sprinkling more in because I want to reward him for doing that. Yeah. So it's gone down a little bit. So for you who may not be part of our group or following us, what I talk about neutral tail is where the tail connects to the body, about 3 fingers. I call that the base of the tail. That's the height we're looking at. What the rest of the tail, oh, good, he's trying to climb in, does after, I'm not as worried, but that's what I'm watching, the level of the base of that tail. It's rising up. Before it was all the way down. And look, now he's digging. Yay! So he's really starting to get into the game. This is fabulous. Fabulous. So over time, I would be able to set this up and not have to sit here and play with him. But again, it's his first introduction to it. Hi. So I'm going to pull him out and let him go away and say, here's something else. We were doing pedestal work before, which is why he's happy with that. Look at that tail. Hi, monkey. There we go. So even his approach is better. I love that he's dunking his head in there. I want him to, oh, look, he's trying to climb in. So that's one of the reasons you may want to take away the flaps to allow them access easier. Keep in mind, puppy, oh, we did it, guys. He's in the box. That is awesome. I'd love to see the tail up a little higher, but baby steps, little baby wins are the way to go. So I don't know, does he know how to get out of the box? I don't know. This could all be new for him. Now my cat has joined us. So he's gnawing at the box. You don't need to eat the box. Yes. Can we trade? So when he gets something I don't want him to eat, we trade. Did you spit it out or did you eat it? I think you ate it. All right. You ate a little cardboard. Not horrendous, but not ideal. What do you think? Oh, he looked at the cat, didn't react. Guess what? I don't want you to eat the cardboard, you cheeky monkey. So I'm going to take away the temptation. So when you play any game with a puppy, you supervise. So the gnawing on this, again, he's teething, so I'm going to redirect him to an appropriate toy, which would be this one. Yeah. So sometimes the gnawing and the mouthy is they're redirecting their frustration or their anxiety and stress, because this trying new things can be stressful for some animals and some humans. It varies. So I'm going to give him an outlet and be like, here, this is the proper toy deck. Tug, tug, tug. Tug, tug, tug. Yeah. When playing tug, especially with young dogs, well, any dog, period, I don't play side to side. I don't want to give them whiplash, give them any kinks or neck problems. So I always just do slight tugs forward and back. I allow the dog on their own can swing left and right if they want to. I don't do it to them because I just don't ever want to cause that issue with them. I do a lot of body work, and we see a lot of tight necks. There we go. And again, pain can cause an increase in mouthing, biting, and unwanted behavior. So if I can prevent it by not doing that, I won't. Ready? Get it? Yeah. Yeah. Go, puppy Georgie. Yeah. He's getting tired. So we've been working for almost about an hour. So anyway, I just wanted to share that enrichment game with you. So again, he's going after what I don't want. So, hi. He's like, I really need that. And that may feel good to him. I know. I'm going to tuck it right there. Yeah, go get that. And if he can't resist, guess what we do? We prevent the behavior we don't want by removing it. So he can't reach it. He can't practice it. If I don't want him practicing destroying boxes, I don't let him. I just redirect him to more appropriate things. So thanks for watching. Guys, have any questions? Don't hesitate to ask.